Howdy, dowdy, wowdy. What up, Mile High 6 here back again with a new video, and today I'll be analyzing, not really analyzing, just fucking critiquing or whatever, the Toronto Blue Jays spring training roster, the 40-man non-roster coaches. No transactions because I fucking made a ton of videos about that. So, let's roll out. Ryan Borucki. Probably our best lefty in the bullpen last year. He was phenomenal. He had a couple bad games, but the bullpen, like, he was always reliable, man. And Borucki, obviously a lot of these guys are going to compete for a starting job because when you have Steven Matz and Tanner Roark, as your bottom guys, you're gonna fight to get the opportunity to get better, to be better. Same with Chatwood. He's a starter, but I think he'll be in the bullpen because he throws 100 miles per hour from the Cubs. Enough said. Rafael Delez, also a former Club. Last year, this guy, he stepped in when we had two big injuries in our bullpen. Ken Giles and Jordan Romano, not Yamamoto. What the fuck? And Dali's just delivered, man. He was our closer, despite his age. At 32, he's gonna be 32. Lights out, man. This guy was lights out. So yeah, Thomas Hatch. We got him in the David Phelps trade. We'll see him soon. And he's been playing pretty good. Thomas Hatch, solid pitcher. Again, he's going to be competing for a starting job. Anthony Kay, again, going to compete for a starting job. All these guys were starters, and now they're in their bullpen where they're earning their spot, but they have to play in their bullpen. They have to eat up innings, get outs. Anthony Kay, he delivered, man. He had one bad game against the Mets. Other than that, he was solid, man. Again, another good lefty in our rotation. Our bullpen, I meant. Elvis Luciano, didn't really see him last year. I think he's just too young, man. He's 20 years old. He needs some time to develop in the minors. I know he got some major league experience in 2019, but that was like nothing. He got rocked, man. He wasn't that good. And yeah, so Elvis Luciano, I think he's not even gonna make the team. Steven Matz, this guy I was very mad at when we traded for him. I calmed down a little bit, but I'm still pissed because we could have traded for a better pitcher. And Shapiro and Atkins wanted this guy. Mid-season, we're probably going to DFA him, so it doesn't matter that he's on our team, really. Steven Matz, I hope you prove me wrong, but you're probably not. Because there's nobody. Julian Merriweather, we got him in the Josh Donaldson trade. This guy, again, because they're 100 miles per hour, he didn't have a single bad inning, really. He was an opener at times as well during the season. This guy was a stud. We'll see what happens next year if he makes the team this year. I think he will at his age, like 30. You're not going to be rotting in the minors. Patrick Murphy, I've seen nothing from this guy, so I don't think he's going to make the team. I have no opinion on him. Not bad, not good. He didn't even play. Nate Pearson, this guy, he had a good start. He pitched 5 shutout innings against the Nationals, and then the last few games didn't pan out. He got hurt, came back in the playoffs, pitched a couple solid innings. Oh, he also came back later in the season, pitched in relief. He pitched very well. We'll see what he does. If he's gonna earn the second spot in the rotation. Dave Phelps, welcome back, man. The Thomas Hatch trade. I guess we won it because Dave Phelps is back and we have Thomas Hatch. So, Dave Phelps, I think he's a solid veteran reliever. He's been around the league, and it's always good to have one of those. Enough said. Robbie Ray, this guy has to limit his damn walks, man. If he can, he has a lot of good strikeout stuff, but it's either strikeout, walk, man, home run. That's really it, man. This guy. Not really a contact guy. If there's contact, it's going out of the damn park, man. I don't know how he's gonna do it working with Alejandro Kirk. Kirk is his favorite catcher, apparently. So I hope it works out, man. Tanner Roark, he's garbage. Enough said. All Blue Jay fans hate him. Enough said. Joe Romano, this guy was gonna be our closer till injuries. He was one of the best relievers in baseball, and then he got hurt. and missed the playoffs. I'm sure he got pissed for that because he missed the playoffs. This guy's a native Canadian now, Markham. He's going to pitch very well. Hyun-Jin Ryu, our ace, man. This guy was third in the Cy Young voting, and I think he'll pitch well again. He's our old reliable, man. Without Ryu, with Ryu, he gets us through jams, man. Without Ryu, you gotta score a crap load of runs to win. Ross Stripling, he can be in the bullpen. He can be a starter. This guy's a stud. Last year, ignore the 6 ERA because the previous years since he's been with the Dodgers was solid. And this guy, he can eat up innings. Right-handed pitcher. Left-handed pitcher. Oh, fuck it. He's a good pitcher, veteran, good to have in the rotation. Trent Thornton. I don't think I'm done with Trent Thornton, man. I don't want him to make the team. I just want him to get cut, man. I'm done. I've seen enough. They tried him in the bullpen last year. They tried him in the bullpen in 2019. It worked. Then they put him back in the rotation. He stunk. He gave up like a crap load of runs in the first inning. Remember that Philly game that I was so depressed about? And then the Jays somehow came back and won at the end. I was so shocked. They won both games that day. I don't like Trent Thornton. I don't like him. I hope he proves me wrong though. Tice, I don't know who he is. Jacobs Vegas pack. I've seen enough. I don't want him. Put him back in the minors. Call him up when you need a bullpen arm. He's tall, at least. Kirby Yates, that's our fucking closer. Enough said. Kirby Yates is a stud. 2019 was great. 2020 barely pitched. Again, can't really take 2020 as a full year, really. TJ Zoik. He didn't pitch last year. 2019 he pitched a few good games. I don't know if he's going to make the roster, but, cool name. Riley Adams, nobody. These are only two people I'm looking at right here. Danny Jansen, he's one of the best. He's a great defensive catcher. He needs to improve his hitting if he wants to stay a starter. But Danny Jansen, man, he's one of the best defensive catchers, and he's very young. And, he can throw out a lot of guys. He's smart, man. This guy's smart, and he knows how to frames. Danny Jansen's one of the best young catchers in the game, just not hitting-wise, because we got Kirky for that, man. Alejandro Kirk, 5'8", 265 pounds. This guy's a chubby, short guy, man. He's like a Oompa Loompa, but this guy can fucking hit. 2 weeks in the bigs, he was hitting. I know it's short sample size. He got a hit in the playoffs. He can catch well, too. Robbie Ray likes him, so I guess he's going to catch when Robbie Ray pitches, so we'll see. And hopefully Robbie Ray gets there. Reese McGuire, we don't know what happened to Reese McGuire. He jerked off in his car in the mall parking lot. That's enough said. Guillermo Martin, he's just our top. Montero, he's just our top catching prospect. We don't need him. Kirky's going to be our starting catcher. Enough said. Bo Bichette, starting shortstop. This year, all these guys have these infielders have a lot to prove. This year, he has to be a starting He's gonna be a starting shortstop. It's good. I think he's gonna be good. He's gonna hit for power, contact, all that. He just has to get a little better defensively. Kevin Biggio, he can just get on base, man. Walks, singles, man. This guy, one of the best on base percentage in the league. He was our leadoff hitter last year. I guess he's gonna be our number 2, because of Springer coming up. Espinal, I don't really need him. He'll probably be a bench bat if he makes the team. Won't be mad if he misses it. Vladdy, he needs to prove himself this year. Two good, not great years. He needs to have a great year. Full 162, no excuses. I think he'll do it. Otto Lopez, I don't know who he is. Trade him for pieces. Marcus Semien, this is a big upgrade over Johnson VR. Yeah, VR has better speed. He's a switcher. Marcus Semien can hit for power. He can hit better. He's hit in a damn pitcher-friendly ballpark. Imagine him hitting in Dunedin, in Toronto, in the AL East. I think he'll be pretty fine, and I think he can have a good year. 18 million's a little bit too much. I wanted some money for a pitcher, but we'll see what happens. Riley Tellez, again, he can rake. Underrated defensively at first. He's better defensively at first than Luke Voit. Luke Voit, if I was the Yankees, just keep him at DH. He sucks at first, man. Luke Voigt's a first base, DH. Okay, guys, he can't play first base. Um, Outfielders, Justin VR, speed and fielding guy. I want him cut. I don't want him. Grichuk, that's going to be our bench bat, man. Randall Grichuk's our bench bat. That's how exciting this lineup is. Randall Grichuk last year was our starting outfielder. Now he's going to be in the lineup like when we need a pinch hitter or when we're playing the lefty. We're going to have Randall Grichuk, and that's pretty good, man. We have a good outfield. We improved in the outfield. Pardon. Lourdes Gurriel again. Rake should have won a Gold Glove last year. He got snubbed. Really, Alex Gordon? Alex Gordon. Come on, man. The Royals. Yeah, this guy should have won the Gold Glove last year. He's the unofficial 2020 Gold Glove winner of left field in the AL. And, yeah, he can rake, man. Probably can hit over 300 next year. T.O. is our best power hitter. He hit the most home runs last year. He won the Silver Slugger. This guy's a beast. Teoscar, he just didn't stay healthy. Again, if it was a normal 162, he'd probably play 130 games. More sample size. Josh Palkins? I don't know. He's a lefty, so we'll probably make the team because we have no lefties. George Springer. This guy can also hit 40 home runs. Average, going to lead off. We'll see what he does. I can't wait to see him play. And, yeah, I'm just happy we got a guy that can hit in the playoffs, hit against the Yankees. And, he's just a good player. We'll see what he does in Toronto. I'm very happy that we got him. And, alright, so here's the non-roster guys. Right here. I'm clicking, man. Load up, man. I don't know this Nick guy. I don't know this Brian guy. Anthony Castro we got from the, what's it called? What are they called? The Detroit Tigers. I don't think he'll make the team. We'll see. Probably be a AAA pitcher for life. AJ Cole. This guy's gonna make the team. Again, another good setup man. Not a good closer. Don't trust him as a closer, but a setup man, yes. We got 3 good setup men. AJ Cole was solid. He earned his worth, and I'm happy we signed him. I'm happy. I wish we were signed Anthony Bass, but we replaced him with Phillips. And Adam Kaufenstein's going to be a big prospect for us. We'll see what he does. I think he'll make the team maybe next year. I don't know, depending on the scenario. Francisco Liriano, former Blue Jay, part of the 2016 playoff team. I watched him live. He was okay. Trevor Plouffe owned him. I think if he's going to make the team, he's going to be in the rotation. Again, Alek Manoah, another prospect pitcher. We have a lot of good pitching prospects. That's why I want to get rid of some for an actual pitcher. And yeah, Tim Meza, he blew his damn arm off on live television. That scared me. And I'm happy that he's okay now. And I hope he makes the roster. You know, there's a lot of good guys out here. I don't know who Joey Murray is. I don't know who Jackson Ross is. I don't know. Oh, CJ Van Dyke, Simeon Woods Richardson that may make the team this year. You never know. I don't know this guy. So we have a lot of pitching prospects that we can get rid of. Phil Clake, I don't know. Jordan Groshans, I think he's expendable. We picked him up in 2018, prospect. Miguel Heredo, prospect. Don't know who that guy is really. Austin Martin, we drafted him last year. I think he can come up next year actually, and be a third baseman really. Because I think Simeon's a stopgap for Austin Martin really. Because I think Austin Martin's gonna be there at second base. Odrivius Martinez at shortstop. We only need a shortstop again. We can trade him. Joe Panic. This guy's gonna be our backup second baseman. Solid. Kevin Smith. Don't want him. Richard Uringa. I think he'll make the team because he's a switch hitter. He's been with the team. He's been out of the team with Baltimore. I think he'll make the team as a switch hitter. And the rest of the guys, who cares? Coaches. Let's get to the coaches. Charlie Montoya. This guy's going to be fired soon. Don't worry. Don't worry, Jays fans. We'll get a real manager soon. Dave Hodges used to be a bench coach for the Astros. Martinez is a good hitter. I'm a good hitting coach. Pete Walker, good pitching coach, man. I give him credit with the bullpen, man. That bullpen last year was, kept us in games, man. And Dante Bichette, Good hitter, man. He's a good hitter, good hitting coach, good player as well. So that's really it for the Blue Jays last year. This year, the roster. I think this is Charlie Montoya's last year if we don't make the playoffs. Because I want a real manager that can help this team grow, and I don't think Charlie Montoya is it because of his links with Kevin Cash and what they've done in Tampa Bay with that World Series scenario. Like one move can cost you a couple players that can keep you in contention. So that's it. That's the Blue Jays roster 2021 spring training. I said a couple guys that could make the team. I gave my opinion on everyone. If I missed some guys that you think are great prospects, I don't care. I haven't seen them in the majors. The guys that I really know that are prospects, I'm very hyped on, like Simeon Woods Richardson, Nate Pearson, Kaufenstein. I don't know that much about. We'll see what he does, but he's very later. Simeon Woods Richardson, he's a guy we're getting now. We'll see what he can do. I just can't wait to see these guys play ball. And yeah, go Jays, go. Good luck to your teams in the MLB season, unless you're in the AL East.